My name is Jeff Johnson. I'm the proprietor of the law offices of Jeffrey D. Johnson here in the heart of Johnson City. Myself and my staff would like to invite you to retain our services in any of the areas of the law that we specialize. There are about 8 or 9 areas that have sublinks to the left of your screen that we perform most of our legal services in here in Johnson City. There are a few other little areas that I've taken cases on, but these are the main areas. Criminal, federal, state, DUI, drugs, anything to do with white collar, any type of crime whatsoever. Personal injury, any kind of injury you have, whether it's intentional, that is someone hits you, breaks your jaw, costs you medical expenses, or unintentional, an automobile accident, a fall at work, just whatever. Divorce, been doing a lot of divorces here because this just happens. Something like 40% of marriages end up in divorce. People grow apart, it just happens. Whether it's plaintiff or whether it's on the defense side. Family matters. Adoption, done many adoptions. That's usually a happy thing. Child support problems, custody problems, anything in that area. Corporate, because I've only been here a few years, most of the corporate work that I used to handle in New York City, Hong Kong, China, Beijing, for many years I practiced international corporate. Most of the work is handled by the more established firms that have been doing the white collar work. However, if this comes up, I'm fully prepared to handle anything in this area. And as I'll say a few times during this presentation or with the sublinks, whatever, if there's something I can't handle as an expert, as well as anyone, I will refer it to a law firm that can. In other words, I am not going to take any case unless I'm an expert in that area. I am definitely, that would be an unethical thing to do, would not do it. I've been here a few years now because my mother had some problems. I had to come and help, closed my firm in New York City, came here, and I've handled, I don't know how many cases, many, countless DUIs, divorces, everything under the sun. I don't do wills, I don't do trusts, I stay away from tax law, from IRS period I try and stay away from. But in the areas that there are sublinks to, you can listen to those if that happens to be the situation where your legal problem lies, and I can give you a general idea of what we're doing. Biggest thing I'd like to tell you in this introduction is that I will always, always give you every effort that your case requires to bring about the best possible result. I will not lie to you. I will not tell you it's in the bag, you haven't won, don't worry. Only what they call shysters, I ain't even hearing that word, will say that. If you ever hear that, get out of that office fast, because every case is different, complex, situations are all over the place for people, so you just cannot give an out-and-out, don't worry, it's in the bag. The only time I can do that usually is if there's an uncontested divorce and both sides are absolutely in agreement. Then it's just a matter of getting the paperwork done properly, filing everything, making sure the parenting plan, all that sort of thing. But when there's a contentious matter, you just never know. All I can tell you, though, is I will give you all the effort, utilize all the skill that I have gained over many, many years of practice in many venues. I have practiced in London, England, Dublin, Ireland, Hong Kong, Salzburg, Austria, Beijing, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, Los Angeles, Ohio, New York, Florida, now here. I believe all of that different practicing in so many areas has given me an insight, an ability to look at diverse problems, dissect them, come up with the proper solution and then move forward in an attempt to resolve this case to the best it can be resolved. And I say that because sometimes the cards are just there, especially in criminal. Then it is up to the attorney to negotiate the best possible solution. I believe I'm very good at this. I'm a personable fella. I love people. I love life. I love competition. But I never try to have a case go to trial, because then you're risking everything. And to be quite honest, here in Tennessee, prosecutors tend to be, well, let's just say conservative, harsh, tend to be hard to deal with in terms of what I feel is a fair resolution of the actions of some people. Juries tend to be hard to convince that maybe the policeman didn't see what he said he saw, that sort of thing. So anyway, what I'd like to say is, if you come to my law firm, you'll get the best legal service possible. I, above all, will not lie to you. My dignity, my honor, my integrity is the most important thing in my life. Therefore, I will only charge you a highly reasonable fee. Will do the best I possibly can with your case. We'll make sure you are kept aware at all junctures of your case, what's going on, and we'll be getting honest appraisals of what you should do. But then the final word is yours, because you're hiring me, not the other way around. You will make the final decision with my advice as to what should be done. Please give my office a call. I look forward to meeting you. Thank you very much.